¿Está funcionando esto? Debería estar funcionando esto. No me muestra ningún video. Ahora me está mostrando video. Espero que se escuche. Espero que se vaya a escuchar esto. Y todo bien, todo bien, todo perfecto. Todo correcto. Ahora me está mostrando. Perfecto. No estoy mostrando. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué esto? El Direct. Súper interesante, súper cool, súper nice, súper chido. Quiero que me estoy en SMT, güey. SMT todavía no es Pokémon Day. Si fuera Pokémon Day, esperaría el remake de Platinum and Diamond. Pero va a ser mierda como todo lo que hace Pokémon últimamente. A pesar de que yo lo compro. Sigo jugando. Y le dediqué 80, 120 horas al Shield antes de reiniciarlo. Pero pues ocurrir lo que tenga que ocurrir. Solo quiero mi SMT3 y maybe un trailer del 5. Y obviamente Smash, güey. Smash. Va a haber algo de Smash y va a estar súper hype. 5 minutos. Quizá lo iniciantes. Quizá lo iniciantes. Pero igual es chido. Con eso me basta. Expectativa. Realmente no debería tener ninguna expectativa. Porque me decepciona muchísimo Nintendo. Sobre todo lo que hace últimamente. Es como que, Jax. Al principio de la Switch estuvo todo súper bien. Ahorita es como que súper aburrido. Y pues. No sé, un juego que me interese. Algo. Solo quiero algo que me interese. Igual un indie también que me interese, no sé. Silk Song, por ejemplo. Pero pues ya veremos. Está súper cool. Voy a checar esto. Voy a checarlo. No tengo Twitter, no tengo nada de estos. Solía ser todo un evento cuando ocurría algo de esto. Ya sea un E3, ya sea algo de Nintendo. Pero, pues, también me he alejado muchísimo de los videojuegos. Por eso quise jugar Resident Evil. Porque es nice y porque es cool. Pero pues a ver con qué me salen. Tengo miedo con los de Smash. Tengo un huevo de miedo con los de Smash. Es febrero. Hace un mes que salió Sephiroth. Creo. 2 meses, perdona. Interesante. A ver con qué nos salen, güey. Nos van a sacar algo. Algo debe de haber. El cuarto personaje del Characters Pass 2. Tengo una notepad de estas pizarrón mágico. Y no debería tener expectativas. Con corazón. No, pero en serio, no debería tener expectativas sobre esto. Tenía como que una idea de hacer un bingo acá súper improvisado, pero nah. Expectativas, no. Son malos, malo. ¿Qué espero? Espero Smash. Lo único que espero es Smash. A ver qué nos salen. Tengo miedo. Tengo muchísimo miedo. Pero es muy interesante. 3 minutos. Estoy muy entusiasmado. Hace 1 año y 5 meses que no había un direct al uso. Voy a dejar, ¿verdad? Sí. Tristeza. Sentimiento y dolor. Aquí dentro de mi corazón. Pues voy a estar callado hasta que empiece. Cierto, tengo que cambiar esto. Era el 1702 1721, ¿verdad? No debe ser videojuegos. Supongo que tiene que ver con videojuegos, pero no es videojuegos en sí. Es personas y blogs, entretenimiento. Entretenimiento. Guau. Guau. Súper interesante. Tengo miedo. Tengo miedito. Mucho miedo. Hooked on a film. Qué bueno. ¡Ah! ¡Qué hueva! Uy, 4. Ya son las 4. Ya son las 4. Ok. Se ve bien, se ve bien, se ve bien. ¡Ah! Fuck, está muy alto. Está muy pinche hype. Muy pinche hype. ¿Sumasu? No. Ok. Shinoblade. Sí. ¿Una secuela? Está muy triste este vato.
One day,
Pyro just disappeared. No mames. No sé quién es Pyra. Pyra es la de rojo, ¿no? La boobs. Una secuela de esta cosa. Está chido. Me interesaba más Chronicles.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
Me interesa muchísimo el acento australiano de todos estos juegos.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all.
Vanished.
Without
Es interesante.
a trace.
A Trace.
Where have you gone?
Me va a sacar un mate ahorita, no en Sheila.
I'll find you, whatever it takes.
Shinoblade Chronicles 2, 3. 2, 2. 2.2, 2.
This is
No
where you
more.
were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you
Bueno, dude, no sé.
because
¿Qué es esto, güey?
I got an invitation to join.
¡No, güey! ¡Vete a la verga! ¡No! 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 ¡No!
I was gonna be in Smash.
Ok,
Sit back and leave it to me.
vale
Rex.
pues. Vale pues.
Power of the Aegis.
La neta. Estoy bien pinche mal, güey. Pero es divertido. Otro Sword Fighter, ¿ja?
That's genius.
Güey.
Pretty much owning them.
Güey.
These are seasoned
Güey.
fighters.
Güey.
There are no
Come
pressure.
on, güey. Estoy riéndome, pero lloro.
Talk about a tight spot.
No sé qué hace esta señora, güey. No mames, las dos. Eso está más chido, güey. Eso está más chido. Se pueden cambiar entre sí. Eso está cool, como chic. Se ve muy bien, güey, esta cinemática. Con la Game Engine. Mitra.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through. Lightning, Buster. Photonic. Ray of punishment. Chromazone.
Estoy bien triste, güey.
What? You can even use that?
Vale, pues.
Pirates, right here.
Solicitados eran,
Sweet.
definitivamente.
Freely?
Serious fire.
Really?
Blinding speed. Together, nothing can
Shit.
stand our way.
Quite the spectacle, aren't
Eso está cool.
Wait, Gramps?
Eso está cool.
I've missed this.
Eso está muy bien, güey. Eso me gusta, eso me agrada.
Once a while.
Ese pinche árbol, güey.
Look, our friends are here, and there's some more.
Ya está muy low poly, ¿no? Las texturas muy tristes.
You're all mine. I'll lay you a hand.
Ah, mira qué cool.
Arrow. Sword. Burning.
Sword! Nailed it.
Sure did. Witness our power.
Está muy cool. ¿Qué pasa con eso?
Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again.
Well,
Now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Vale. Pues está muy chido que Es muy chido que Xenoblade en general haya conseguido muchas cosas chidas.
Minasan,
Miran,
Hello,
konnichiwa.
everyone. It's been a while.
Demasiado.
I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Güey,
from
ojalá
Nintendo.
tuviera la cámara.
Last year,
Está cool, güey. No me gustó, o sea, no me interesa, pero está cool.
series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
I know.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Directo. ¿Y qué va a ser el Once More? ¿Qué va a ser el Once More, perros?
We appreciate your continued support.
Dashimase.
Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer.
Ok.
Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
¿Un Yoshi? No. Fall Guys. Hey. Se ve chido, güey. Como tampoco es mucho. Supongo que por los
Stumble toward
personajes,
greatness
se le
when
ponen
Fall
mucho-
Guys
mucho-
Ultimate
mucho.
Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system
Pero se
summer
saque.
2021.
Es antiguo. Es antiguo. No digo que quiero ya, güey.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
¿Cómo se llama? Esto. Outer Worlds.
Venture
¿No
into
estaba
the
ya ese
vast
juego?
reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind
Outer
by
Worlds
an
es el mismo
ancient
que el Outer
civilization.
Worlds, ¿verdad?
You have 22 minutes. After that,
El Outer
the
Worlds es
sun will
el de
explode and the
Obsidian.
solar system will be annihilated.
¿Cambia?
However, everything
el
will
Outer
reset,
Worlds ya está
allowing
en
you
la
to
Switch.
continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Es uno de estos juegos.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel
buenos
the
los
mysteries
dientes de
hidden
sierra,
in
eh.
the universe.
Qué maravilloso los dientes de sierra.
What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop?
Es un
Find out
roguelike.
when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Ah, me apuro, no.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in two classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and
No mames,
Famicom
¿neta?
Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two
güey.
deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time.
Pero estos son remakes.
Localized
desde
in
el
English
inicio, güey.
and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system.
O sea, no
suspense,
ha habido otros
drama.
remakes antes.
And twists and
Unos-
turns await at every corner.
Pues
You'll be
correcto.
on the edge of your seat as you
Está bien
dive
cool,
into
güey.
these
Está
deep
bien,
narratives
bien
set
cool.
in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
¡Zanzo-san!
But that's not the only case to crack.
The girl who stands behind. Me da un poco de miedo, güey, porque el Famicom es muy simple. Y no sé en cuanto a narrativa
In the other
tanto
game,
que
you'll
tan
investigate a
simple sea.
supernatural rumor after a mysterious
Porque es que
death
todo
to
este
free
tema de los
students from a
90, güey,
sinister
con cosas
nightmare.
como
Interrogate
hip hop,
suspects and hunt for clues to
es
piece
muy
together these
interesante para
chilling
mí.
conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's
De
too
culto.
late?
Clásicos de culto. Son muy interesantes para mí. Jamás los juego, jamás los veo, jamás los leo. Pero son muy interesantes. Por todo el...
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom
Rumor
Detective
que
Club The
provoca.
Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders
14th.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
eShop.
A new age of battles begins.
Esto es... ¿Qué? Algo japonés, algo chino. Asiático, inspired. Fire Emblem. Ok. creo. Un Destiny Warriors. ¿Es Destiny o Dynasty? Mensaje de Akechi.
この石頭こうつけば俺が切る
Ah, Samurai. Samurai Warriors. Fine.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Samurai Warriors Dynasty.
Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now
Sengoku
shines
no
the
Neko.
spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles.
Es un poco triste la Switch,
In
güey.
Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer
Ojalá se
2021.
viera mejor.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Qué cool, güey. Aunque...
You'll set off on a
espero
journey
que
to
también
find
tenga
the
los...
mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
Está bonito, güey, pero espero que también tenga los...
Before discovering the world map
Los
is
games
empty.
estos.
During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts.
Así que,
Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life.
qué hueva.
It's up to
Qué
you
hueva.
on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
Qué hueva.
Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off
Susurros.
against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home.
Güey, ojalá todo esto me interesara.
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack.
Espero que
Other
también
features have been
el
added,
pixel art.
including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Ah, qué-
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Legend of Mana es de Trials of Mana y el otro of Mana y la chingada de Mana. Monster Hunter. Esto se ve bien, güey. Esto se ve bien. Se ve muy bien. ¿Eso es Switch, güey? Se ve culerísimo el otro. Güey, esto es Switch. Esto no es Switch. Esto es Switch. Wow, qué cool, güey. Parece Dark Souls. Parece Dark Souls. Eso es Switch. Se ve muy bien, güey. Esto no parece Switch en algunas ocasiones. Oh, está chido esto. Almudrón. Ok, esto está bien cool.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo.
Magnamalo.
Some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter is about to face the biggest challenge yet. No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Behemoth, güey. ¿Un Behemoth? What the fuck?
Come! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
Pero solo hay dinosaurios, güey.
The
También hay
rampage.
bestias.
How long do you think it's going to last?
Monster Hunter Alzación.
Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
Van a hacer las waifus, ¿no?
We're here to offer assistance.
Oh,
We
¿qué
must
puedo hacer?
stop the calamity.
¿Asistentes? Marzo 26, 2021. Guau. Qué bonito. Oye, apenas cambiando, mames.
That was the
Takahashi,
latest trailer for Monster
sálvame,
Hunter
güey.
Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
A ver. Mario Golf, no mames.
Fairway is open
Qué
once
cool,
again.
güey. Jamás
Tee
juego
off
Mario
on the
Golf, pero qué
latest
cool.
installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Zapper.
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through.
Me gusta
Then
tu voz,
swing.
señora. Me gusta demasiado tu voz.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled
Wow.
with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots.
Cool.
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion
qué bien,
controls
güey, está chido.
by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character
Me
swing in the
encanta la
game,
voz de esta
letting
señora.
you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all
¿te puedes
that,
mover, güey?
there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play.
Ojalá no fuera
Make use
antisocial,
of
güey.
dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did
Los
we
mis-
mention
No mames, hay
story
mis,
mode?
güey.
As a
¡Ay,
main
mis!
character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom
Yes, sir.
Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate
¿Cuánto
points to
durar?
different
4 horas,
stats,
5?
allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use
mames.
your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush
Junio
swings
25.
onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
SMT.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series
SMT.
adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes,
SMT.
as well as the familiar golf gameplay with
SMT.
easy-to-learn controls.
SMT5. SMT5.
Please look forward
75
to
and
this
3.
game on Nintendo
Yo
Switch.
remaster.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Adlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Cambiaron el formato, ¿no? Apenas me doy cuenta.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted
Isn't it
con
2K,
artist
güey?
Fiona
Pues
as
es
you
2K
set out
porque
to recover a
2K es
mountain of
Borderlands.
cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's
Stadium.
most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet
Pues,
arcade goodness. Get 1943 The
Pinche
Battle of
rolita,
Midway
güey.
for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch
Cool.
that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches
Nah,
later today.
Today. ¿O eso es del vato este? ¿Cómo se llama?
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action
juego
game
de la
from
Wii?
Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your
Okay.
undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of
Juego de
sputum
la-
head, gut
ok.
grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse
Juego de
eats its
Jackpot.
way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth.
Said
Hold
tres.
up, is this even the right game? Anyway, After annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
Cool, parece que como pinche ironía.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Annapurna.
As above,
Neon white.
so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Una cosa chida para PC. Es muy gimmicky, güey. Lo siento, pero hay demasiados gimmicks en los indies, neta, güey.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last
Muy
long if you can't
entretenido.
rely on yourself.
¿También? ¿Es un dating sim? ¿También es un dating sim?
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Damn boys. And girls. Fucking damn. Neon white.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in Neon White, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021.
Neon white está raro.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon,
Pocaria.
aka Batgirl. I'm
okay.
always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath.
Yeah,
And let's
Panzer's
not
great.
forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're
Zatanna
not
no es de-
just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
Está
Sometimes it'd be
bien la
nice to get out of
traducción
class and do
del
some shopping
estilo
downtown with my
artístico.
besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a
esto.
comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you
never
can count
seen
on
it
us to answer no
coming.
matter what.
Güey, también
Just
me va a
gotta
meter
make
con
sure
persona
no
aquí,
one
¿verdad?
figures out our secret identities.
Ay, qué tragedia.
DC
Me formó el
Superhero
persona, pero no
Girls
tengo
Team Power, heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Este es el Plants vs. Zombies. Sí. Es un 3 o algo así, ¿no? ¿Qué le hicieron a Plants vs. Zombies, güey? ¿Qué le hicieron a Plants vs. Zombies? Pues saquen un 3 y que esté chido como el primero. Ah. I'm not ready for this shit. Estoy muy viejito. Estoy muy viejo ya. Estoy mandarina. I don't wanna get up, sorry. Güey, ¿para qué tienes que comprar a PopCap, güey? Pinche juego,
Who will join you in your adventure?
Es el mi...
Anyone can.
Este mi tomo en mi...
Band together on a quest to
No
face
mames, el
evil
Mitopia
and
no era del-
save faces.
¿No era de la
Miitopia
3DS?
is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Ah.
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
Give me...
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more
Give me
fabulous.
my SMT. Ya no parecen Mis, güey. Ya no están las impresas en los Mis.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good.
Güey, en pinches
Care for
Horse
it,
Girls.
And it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and
Quiero
familiar
morir.
faces in
Güey,
the
estaba muy
lighthearted
high,
romp
pero quiero
Miitopia,
morirme la
coming to
chingada.
Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What is this tragedy, mate? SMT, SMT.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your
Eso lo
island.
puedo respetar. No respetas que no haya SMT.
Super
Güey,
Mario
¿cómo no me
Brothers
den?
35th
Dime, yo qué
anniversary
sé,
themed
dime que
items are
sigue
coming
vivo el
to the
pinche
Animal
SMT, güey.
Crossing New
Dame
Horizons
algo,
game.
dame algo.
Familiar items like the Super
algo de
Mushroom
SMT,
and the
culero.
Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
Mientras no cueste dinero.
So place them however and wherever you'd like.
Está cool, güey.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Ah, qué chido.
Then use them to travel between
island?
locations on your island.
Ah, no.
Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the
Okay,
game
thank
launches February 25th.
Qué cute.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Qué cool.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Animales cruzando.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Animal Island.
How was that?
De la
These
chingada.
collaboration items
Yoshiharu.
will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events.
Qué pinches
Please wait
eventos
a
más
bit
bonitos,
longer
güey.
for their release.
Ah.
Speaking of which,
Zelda.
last week
No, culero.
we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury
Bowser's
game.
Fury está chido.
We hope
Pero
you
es muy
enjoyed
corto.
that Mario adventure as well.
Como sea rico,
Next,
te la compro.
we have another game to show you.
SMT. SMT. ¿Qué es esto? No es este... No. ¿Es Kingdom Hearts o algo así, güey? No, es el Bravely. ¿El Octopath 2?
He leaves us no recourse.
Se llama la serie HD 2D.
That's
Qué
wrong.
culerada, güey.
Crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields.
Se ve bien cool, güey. La neta se ve bien chido. La neta es bien bonito, güey. Tactical RPG. Ah, eso es del diablo, güey. Normal RPG, please. The Triangle Strategy. Ah, qué cool, güey. Qué cool lo que está haciendo Square Enix con estas cosas, güey. The Octopath Traveler, The Triangle, su puta madre.
The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in
Güey,
a
ese es el
tangled,
vato
fiery web
del
of plots and conspiracies, a
el
brave group from
pseudo
Glenbrook
enemigo
fights to save their kingdom from
del
the
Chrono
powers that
Trigger.
would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
Güey, neta. O sea, lo
In
entiendo.
this new
Mientras esto
tactical
no sea
RPG,
un
battles
final
take
shit.
place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is
Más chido fue
determined by their
el Mario Golf,
location
güey.
and their equipped weapons.
Pero qué triste lo
The
del...
range can be extended by attacking from higher
Lo del
ground with
Sumasu.
long-range weapons such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is
Kill me
susceptible
already,
not
please.
only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally
Tengo
positioned
Twitter.
behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Es un SMT, es un Fire Emblem, güey.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up
¿Por qué me
attack.
suena
We win. Link
el
attacks together by first casting
el
ice
retrato
magic on the
del,
flames to
del,
create water
del
terrain.
Soldier general, güey? No general,
Then
sino
electrify the area
genérico.
with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the
Está bien
battlefield
chido esto,
before taking
güey.
action.
Es sobre todo los sliders del Unreal.
Throughout the story,
Está bien cool, güey.
you will be faced with making
¿Y cómo
important
desaparece,
decisions
güey? Qué
in a
cool.
variety of situations. Utility, morality,
Utility, morality,
liberty.
and liberty.
Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your
Oh, qué cute.
cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we
Comer
or
que
don't
soy,
we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the
Pinche
scales of
hueva.
conviction.
Güey, lo entiendo,
Use
ese juego está bien cool,
information
también el
you've
primero. No lo he
gathered to
probado
sway
bien, no lo he
allies
jugado
toward your
para nada,
favorite
pero está bien
cause.
cool. Se ve bonito, que es lo importante.
The story
Realmente
will
no, pero se ve bonito.
significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
Pero
So they
please,
refuse to relinquish him to us.
SMT,
Lies!
mínimo, güey.
His hand was
Atlus,
forced.
dime,
As
SMT
more and
el...
more critical decisions are made,
primero
your
de abril,
journey
güey.
may take you down paths divergent
El,
from those of other
el
players.
29 de
You will
mayo, yo qué
see
sé,
what
güey. Dime algo de...
might is.
Project Triangle Strategy,
No va a
a
cambiar,
brand
güey.
new tactical RPG
No va a
from
cambiar, se
Square
va a llamar
Enix,
Triangle
will
Strategy, así como el
launch
Octopath
in
Traveler también se
2022.
llama.
Please
Octopath
be on the
Traveler.
lookout for more information in the future.
Ahora va a ser como que un
After this
indie tal.
presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to
Mwah.
gather player feedback. We look
Feedback.
forward to hearing your responses
Z.
on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical
Me asustas, Ishihara, güey.
RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch
Ok,
headlines.
me asustas, culero.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
¿Qué es esto? Es de Star Wars, güey. Si no, no ver un Stormtrooper. Singa, güey, no mames.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between
Qué
episodes
triste.
6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Un TPS, güey.
All right, let's do this.
Güey.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different
Ok, sí, no me
reasons.
asustas, culero. Es el
Gorgon
pinche...
loved battle. Gorgon used many
el-
weapons.
¿cómo se llama?
Triple-bladed spear
Fortnite.
of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Ass.
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets.
Güey, vete a la verga. Prefería un pinche Fortnite que este otro pinche juego es culero. caliente, güey, no mames. Be the ball, güey. ¿Qué chingadera es eso, güey? ¿Ah?
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Güey, no le digas a ese tipo esa chingadera, porfa, güey. No sé, SMT3, güey, dime.
Come on, man, one more game.
No, pero SMT. Nocturne.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate
Otro
for
pinche
me.
From the
Danganronpa,
creators
güey.
of the Danganronpa and Zero series comes
Vete a la
fight for
verga.
life, literally.
No.
Trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all
Ni
costs.
siquiera Wii, güey, pinche juego culero, neta. I don't wanna die with
Scare you all, but
shitas games.
the game is canceled.
Por favor.
The game is suddenly called off. You
Pero
escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but
Puzzle
everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
Ya me
As
interesa
you make
más,
your
güey.
way
Solo
back
por
home
el
to Tokyo, you'll
platform.
alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Pues ni que vengas, güey. Vete allá.
Wield
Hades,
the powers
Hades,
of Olympus
Hades!
with the physical release of
Ah, qué
Hades.
cool.
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the
Uy,
game
esa señora,
itself,
güey.
offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March
Hades.
19th.
SMT. Estamos con los
Three
demonios, güey.
deadly action games, one masterful collection.
This fucking great. Hubieran sido este güey.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2,
¿Qué es Sigma, güey?
and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden
No,
Master
sí,
Collection.
güey. Estos son los de Xbox. ¡Ay, qué cool! Pero yo tengo Xbox.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu
Ryu
Hayabusa,
Hayabusa.
fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take
Un
down
pinche
enemies.
caballerito me cogió.
Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch Summer 2021.
Ah, no mames, no, güey. No, eso sí que no, che tu madre. Yo quiero mis juegos originales, güey.
More battles are coming to Hyrule
DLC, güey.
Warriors Age of Calamity.
DLC. Ahora quiero ver en DLC, güey. Güey, Zelda. Llame Zelda. Estás acabando con Age of Calamity. Se llama Zelda Bot 2. Expansion Pass. Está bien.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Ok, aquí me salió SMT, güey.
Will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch.
Apex Legends, güey. ¿Cuánto va a ir? ¿A 120 por 160 por 90 píxeles o algo así, güey?
Cross-platform play and more. All players on Nintendo
Literalmente
Switch
ya
can
sí
get an all-new
jugaba
legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
One Punch Man.
How's it going so far?
No
There's still
te costaba
a
nada
little
ponerme
bit
mi
more to
SMT,
show
güey.
you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Aquí no va a haber el Pokémon, güey. ¿Qué es esto? SMT.
Hello there.
Onuma,
I'm
güey!
Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Ah!
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the
No me
Legend of
hypes, hijo
Zelda
de
Breath of the Wild game.
Okay, un 2D.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Un 2D.
We apologize.
2D.
Development
Mínimo los
is
oracles,
proceeding
güey. Mínimo los
smoothly,
oracles.
and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Hijo de tu pinche, casi me dan.
While you're all waiting,
¿Qué vas a enseñar,
however,
güey? ¿Tienes algo de
this
Zelda?
Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Uy.
Please take a look.
Nuevo. No mames, Skyward Sword, güey. Pinche juego culero. La neta estaba bien pinche culero el Skyward Sword, güey, pero está chido. Güey, without major improvements, esta cosa no jala. O sea, es algo que la gente pedía, pero... Además, sin los gimmicks, güey. Que los gimmicks eran pesaditos. No sé yo, O sea, está chido Skyward. Güey, pues... Preferiría un chota. Skyward Sword HD. Y encima los otros dos, güey. También tráeme los otros dos, porfa. En un pack de 3. ¡Se es culero!
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
Estaba viéndolo cuando salió.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword
Literalmente quería jugarlo cuando salió porque tenía la Wii.
The Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck
pude
controller
jugar,
as a shield.
pero
With
no
the increased
mames,
processing power of the
tengo la Wii.
Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Eso es cool.
And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
No mames, qué cool, güey. Porque el
The
Nunchuck
Joy-Con
se veía
controller
súper
in the right
triste.
hand is the sword.
El
Swing
Joy-Con,
it
el
to have
Nunchuck.
Link swing his
El
sword in
Nunchuck
the
se
game.
veía súper triste, ¿no? Era un y ya.
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks.
Lo hubieras cambiado, güey. Lo hubieras puesto para poderlo tener siempre.
You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical
La
movements
neta,
add
no
a
vale la
sense
pena
of
el juego.
urgency and tension to combat.
Es muy gimmicky, güey.
But
Demasiado gimmicky.
we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to
qué
ensure
cool.
it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Es lo mejor, güey. Es lo que hacían los emuladores.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself.
No sé por qué tenía ganas de jugar al Skyward Sword. La última vez que jugué dije, pinche juego culero, no lo vuelvo a jugar en mi vida. Pero no soy pobre y no voy a gastarme en...
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
Ya tengo, puedo jugar en cualquier momento.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Hubiera hecho un triple pack, güey. Entonces el Botsuchu va a ser para Play 3.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
No espero nada, realmente ya fue la verga, me sentí. ¿Qué es esto? Metroid? No. Who is Splatoon 3? Bien, güey. Esto no es muy chido. No va a ser un DLC otra vez, ¿verdad? Este vato como un little body. Ok, esto sí me gusta, güey. Esto sí está cool. The Eiffel Tower, no mames. Güey, una campaña de Splatoon real, no un pinche multiplayer. No mames. No mames. No mames. Esto sí está cool, güey. Pero como que está bien cool esa cosa, güey. No va a ser open world. Sí, va a ser open world. Neta, que me hizo excepción. Solo esperaba un Smash. Esto me decepcionó. Es lo que va a ocurrir. ¿Qué? Splatoon 3. Splatoon... Qué chido. Muy bien, muy bien. ¡Ja! Muy bien, 2022.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.